Hi everybody, hello, it's Debbie with Chalk Pretty Things. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Let's get chalking tonight. Teacher Appreciation Week, it's this week. And I know so many teachers that put their heart and soul into teaching, and I want to show how much we appreciate them. So we're gonna make this cute little pencil out of one of our house cutouts. So this is our Chocolate Tour house cutouts. They're wooden and they're really solid. They're already painted white and they're ready to go. Hi, Jenna. We're gonna go ahead and turn it into a pencil, and we're gonna use this transfer. It says the influence of a good teacher can never be erased. So we're gonna use that. Ah, awesome. My favorite time of day too, Jenna. Thank you. Let me go ahead and get this comment pinned real quick if I can. I'm excited because we're going to paint with the chalk paint today. We're going to also use a stencil, but we're going to use the chalk paste to paint. And let me just pin my comment. And do that. Some more. And sometimes it just doesn't want to pin, but that's okay. Refresh it. Get it going. And okay. So the comment is just going to show you what to comment if you want more information. But what we're going to do is we're going to paint this pencil yellow in this area here. So what I did is I went ahead and I taped off the tip, which we're going to make it into the lead of the pencil. So it's going to be black. And the bottom is going to be silver for that silver band around the pencil eraser. And the top will be pink for the eraser. And then we're going to go ahead and do the rest yellow. We're going to stencil on top of it. And here we go. I'm going to use Bubble Bee Paste. And I love this color. It's really bright and cheery. So I'm just going to use it to paint on. I'm going to use a brush tonight. So I'm going to get some paint. I'm going to start with the sides. And perhaps I should have stirred this up a little bit more. Let's see. It has some chunks in it. So let me stir that up before I get too far. This process. Okay, try to get that smoothed out. And if it doesn't smooth that way, I'm going to go ahead and use my squeegee. There we go. That's probably the way to do it. Paint and then squeegee. And maybe not even paint at all. I don't know. I'm going to try and just squeegee. Yeah, it's going to be so fast that way. We're going to squeegee it on, making our normal messes. And here I'm just taking off all the excess paste. Hi, Benita. Where's my friend Jenny at? Jenna, is she with you? This paste is a little thicker than it really should be. Looks good on the sides. But right here it's a little thick. little bit more on here. Smooth it. Smooth it. I talk to myself a lot lately. I wonder why. Yeah, I think this paste is just a little thick. I think I'm going to spray it. A little bit of water, mist it, and see what that happens. I don't have to really worry about bleeding because I'm just doing a base coat here. Yeah, that is helping. Whoops, I got a big one there. Okay, so here's our yellow. Wipe up some of this paint right here. Smooth out the edges a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and dry this. You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and mist the sides too because they look thick to me. Although sometimes the pencils also, the ink on the pencils sometimes look thick too, but okay, let's see how that's going to do. Yeah, the yellow is bright. It's a beautiful color. It's called Bumblebee, and I'm attracted to it. Actually, it's the one that is almost empty. I think I use it the most of everything, all my colors. It is a really pretty color. Hi, Tracy. What did everybody do today? Did everybody go back to work for the Fun Day Monday? I actually went into work today too. It was a busy day. But I'd rather be busy. Hi, Tracy. See, Tracy's watching. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take off this tape right here because we're going to paint that black. Well, it looks like it really kind of made a mess. But the black is dark enough to cover it. So, let me dry it one more second. Then I'm going to use some more placement tape if I can find it. Right here. This is the Chalk Couture placement tape. You can also use masking tape, but I'm just going to use it to tape off this area so I can just paste on the black right there, and then some right here to make clean lines. Okay, let's see how our black's going to be. So again, I'm going to try to brush it, and we'll see how that works. Yeah, this one looks pretty good. We're going to use black again. Let me dry this. Okay, now I'm going to take off this second piece here, and we're going to paint our silver aluminum part that's right underneath the eraser. So I'm going to tape off with my placement tape one more time, right where the yellow is. Make sure my edges are down, and I've got a silver. This is Silver Shimmer, and it's one of my favorite colors. It's just, the shimmer pastes are so, the texture is just really nice. They're smooth, creamy. They have a nice little shimmer to them. I'm just going to paint that on there. I love this color. All right, I'm going to dry that. see that my silver's kind of got a ridge right there on the side. So I'm going to redo that. Did everybody wake up this morning with lots of energy and to go to work today? I always wonder about that, if everybody's very excited to go to work on Monday mornings, or is it just something that we do? I guess it depends on how much fun you had during the weekend. Did you guys have fun this weekend? I did. I had lots of fun. Did anyone go to a baseball game this weekend? Did anyone have a barbecue this weekend? Lots of questions, I know. Okay, this last part we're going to do here is going to be the pink eraser. You love my job, and I was so sore from golfing for my first time yesterday. Oh my gosh. Don't you love golfing? I bet you'd be sore though. I was telling my husband yesterday that golfing is one of those activities that is so relaxing because you're outside in the fresh air and you're getting a little bit of exercise, but it's just like forced relaxation. You have to enjoy it. You can't, you know, you're not rushing to do things. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I loved golf. Not very good at it though. Let me find one more brush here. A small one. Okay, this is our Couture Coral. It's a beautiful color. You guys see it? It's beautiful. So I'm going to do the side here. Does that look like a pink eraser? That color? I think it does. Could have been a little lighter, but I like the brightness. I think I'll do this side too. The end. And this is brushing on a lot better than my yellow did. And we'll do this part. You're not relaxed, you're way too competitive, and my cart driver, one of my employees, shouldn't have a license. Oh my gosh. I know some people that just like to go golfing to be the cart driver. Do any of you guys like to drive the carts? I think that is part of the fun, driving the carts, whether you're good at it or not. So Jenna, were you able to do any hole-in-ones? Hi, Jenny. Yeah, Tracy loves to drive the carts. I don't know if she likes to golf, but she likes to drive the carts. A hole in 43? That sounds like me. I'm always out in the bushes chasing my ball, and this time of year you don't want to go out there because there's snakes and creepy crawlies and lizards all over the place. So it could be a little dangerous. Crazy. Okay, I'm going to take off the tape where the black paint was. See how it did. Oh, it did really well. Look at that. My yellow I wish would have done a little better. It's just too thick. Okay, I'm going to take off the tape where the silver is. Let's take a look at that. Oh my gosh, guys, does it look like a pencil? Can you guys see it? Ah, that's cute. We caught a snake in our backyard last year. We named him Gopher, and Jenny wouldn't let me keep him. Oh gosh, Jenna. I am deathly afraid of snakes. I don't care what kind of snake it is. I don't like them. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Okay, so we're going to put our saying on here. We're going to put it on in black. And I have this in mind for one of my teachers that I work with. I work with a lot of great teachers, and I know they work really hard. This year has been very, very challenging for teachers and for students and people in general. But I know that they feel like they're not accomplishing everything that they want to accomplish. And I have a teacher in mind for this that I think she would really enjoy it as a little gift. So that's what I'm going to do with this. Okay, this is one of our Chalk Couture transfers. They're reusable. Thank you, Jenny. Oh, the scorpion. His name was Spike. Hi, Tracy. Yeah, I wouldn't let you keep a scorpion either, Jenna. I know people do, and I'm not quite as afraid of them as I am snakes. But I am deathly afraid of snakes. I just don't know. I know Tracy doesn't like spiders of any kind. Spike, I wonder what Squirt would do with like a critter. Not really a snake or a scorpion, but I know what she does with birds. How would she do with like a gopher? Jenna's crazy. Yeah, I can imagine. This is my surface wax. I'm going to wax this because it's on top of the paint, and I don't want the transfer to stick to the paint and pull it up. So I'm going to wax it, but I've been having better luck waxing when I heat it up just a little bit. I think it goes on a little smoother. So I just heated it up a little bit, and I'm using a cloth to smooth it on. You just want a little bit, and this helps protect your wood from pulling up with the transfer. It helps protect your transfer from getting little pieces of wood or paint stuck to it. And it also helps with little mistakes. So if you have the wax on the surface and you have a little bit of bleeding, or, ooh, this is really sticky, a little bit of spots that need to be cleaned up, it helps it come off a little bit easier. What you're doing with this reusable transfer, it's sticky on the back. You just want to fuzz it, which means to pick up some fuzz, which will make it a little less sticky and therefore not damage your transfer or your surface as easily. So let's see, it's gonna stand like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. This top part can be like a composition book. So if you wanted to do like a composition book, you could do that. I'm just gonna try and fit this on here straight. And it is a little bit of a tight fit. Let's see. Here, so let's see if we can get this right. A little bit higher. So you want to get this on flat without any bubbles in the transfer. And I am really next to the silver in influence and the I for influence. And my D at the bottom is right off, but I think it's going to be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and smooth it on, no bubbles. And this is what it looks like. So the D is very close to where the cut is. The I is very close to the silver, but I think this is going to work. It looks like it's on straight. So we're going to do this in the black shimmer. No, black velvet. And it's all going to be in that same color, so it's going to be quick and easy. Oh my gosh. Do you guys think you have enough pets now with Or do you feel like you need a scorpion and a snake as a pet? I don't have any pets, and I think I'm fine right now. I love animals, and I miss not having them. But right now everything's been kind of crazy, and I'll visit everybody else's animals. If you guys would like to share them. So I'm just going to smooth this on, try to get it on evenly, take off the excess, and this paste dries pretty quick, but I think we're okay. I'm going to peel this down from the center if I can. You want a farm. E-I-E-I-O, what would you like, Farmer John? What would you like on your farm? I'm going to peel this down in the middle, and I'm going to go pretty slow because I want to see if there's anything that I need to redo. I'm holding my breath because it looks so perfect, and I don't want to say it looks perfect before it's time. This dirty transfer I am going to stick on a cloth mat just so I can clean it. I'm going to go ahead and spray it with regular water just to get it started. The black is probably going to stain a little bit of the dark green transfer, but as long as you get it out of your screen, your silk screen, you're okay. You guys, look at this. I don't know if you guys can see it or if it's reflecting bad. There we go. A little crooked. Isn't that great? I love it. I'm going to paint the back as well. Right now it's just white and kind of messy, but I'll paint the back as well before I give it out as a gift. But I think it's a great reminder that everything a teacher does, it influences people. We have a fish and a sucker fish too. We want goats and pigs and horses and cows and an alligator. It's so good. Oh, that is so good. Thank you, Jenny. Tracy, I love it too. I think it's great. So I think what I'll do is just tie a little bit of twine around it maybe, and maybe I'll stick it on her desk before school one day. I don't get on campus very often anymore, but I'll try to make a trip and get it because I know they could use a boost right now. So this is our transfer. If you're interested in doing something like that, like this, go ahead and shoot me a message. I do have some extra house cutouts, and I might have sample paste in the colors that you need. But if this is something you're interested in, shoot me a message through Messenger and I'll get you hooked up. Also, Chuck Couture started offering some samples that are pretty cool. It's a sample kit, it's $7.95, and it gives you a little tiny mini tag and a transfer to put on it and a piece of string and the paste. So it's just a very simple little quick project, but if you want to get the feel of how it feels to scrape on the paste and smooth it out, it's a great way to try it. They'll mail it out to you directly for $7.95. It's just a small tag, but it's really cute. But anyway, I think I linked to it on my website, so you can check that out. But if you're interested in any other sample packs, I can put something together for you as well. So just let me know. If you like this video, thank you. Go ahead and hit the hearts. I thank you for the hearts that are floating up right now. If you know of anyone that would like to watch some of these crafts or is interested in crafting at all, please feel free to share the video. And thank you for following my page and watching. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to go for 30 days of lives this month. So look for me every evening, probably around 6:30. By the time I get off work and get situated, it's probably about that time. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Bye.